According to the last 8 years of IG reports, OPM's data security posture was akin to leaving all the doors and windows open in your house and expecting that nobody would walk in and nobody would take any information.
We have now confirmed that any federal employee from across all branches of government whose organization submitted service history records to OPM may have been compromised, even if their full personnel file is not stored on OPM's system.
Why wasn't this information encrypted?
The encryption is one of the many tools that systems can use. I'll look to my colleagues at DHS for their response.
No, I want to know from you why the information wasn't encrypted. It's personal sensitive information. Birth dates, social security numbers, background information, addresses. Why wasn't it encrypted?
Data information encryption is a valuable
yeah, it's valuable. Why wasn't it?
And is an industry best practice. In fact, our cybersecurity framework promotes encryption as a key protection method.
Why didn't
Accordingly, OPM does utilize encryption.
We didn't ask you to come read statements. I want to know why you didn't encrypt the information.
An adversary possessing proper credentials can often decrypt data. It is not feasible to implement on networks that are too old. The limitations on encryptions is on the encryptions, our effectiveness is why OPM is taking other steps, such as limiting administrators' accounts and requiring multi-factor authentication.
Okay, well, it didn't work, so you failed. When did they get into the system?
We detected the intrusion in April
of
2015.
So, but how did you know in November of 2014 that they were already, you didn't know if they were in there, did you?
No, we did not. We did not have the systems we did not have the security systems installed at that time. It was because we were able to add those security systems that we were able to detect.
So you detected the system? It wasn't a software provider that protected, you found it yourself?
OPM detected the intrusion.
So the New York Times and the others who wrote that were wrong?
That's correct.
Ms. Seymour, it was reported on Friday that in addition to this breach, hackers had breached highly sensitive information gathered in background investigations of current and former federal employees. Is that true?
Yes, sir, that is.
Do you know how far back that goes?
No, sir, I don't. These are, the issue is that these are longitudinal records, so they span an employee's, career.
As one who represents the city that was attacked by 9/11, I consider this attack, I call it an attack on our country, a far more serious one to the national security.
The IG has continued to work with us, and we've taken his recommendations very seriously.
You have taken them seriously, so have you implemented all of them? Yes or no? Just yes or no?
We have implemented many of them, and are in the process
have
of
you implemented
others.
all of those?
As I said, sir, we have implemented many of them and continue to work.
So you will implement all of them?
We're looking at each of those recommendations very
Not looking. Will you implement? Can you assure the federal workers that you're going to implement all the recommendations that the IG recommended to you? Yes or no?
We are working very closely with the IG to...
I will take that as a no.
You know what? This is one of those hearings where I think I am going to know less coming out of this hearing than I did when I walked in, because of the obfuscation and the dancing around that we're all doing here. Matter of fact, I wish that you were as strenuous and hardworking at keeping information out of the hands of hackers as you are keeping information out of the hands of Congress.